Clippers got their eyes on the prize. Kawhi Leonard doesn't care about your feelings or your story or what narrative you're trying to shape or the comeback or the feel good or the Kawhi
or load management.
Or load management, right. Well, he does care about load management because that's how he's going to win the chip. The Clippers, this team coached by Doc Rivers, with Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, who have not played together for like the vast majority of the season, but they've started to play together. And their record ain't even that much worse than the Lakers. And they haven't even really started firing on all cylinders yet. The Clippers got their eyes on the prize, Stephen A.
The Clippers have their eyes on the prize, but so does LeBron. And that's what AD told us. You know, he talked about LeBron being locked in differently. He talked about how he had enough load management because he only played 55 games last year and missed the playoffs for the first time in a decade. He pointed out all of those things. And at the end of the day, what it says to me is that LeBron, it comes down to how much do you trust LeBron to know his body and to know himself and his game in order to be ready when it's timed. In the end, we look at the Clippers. I think the Clippers are a better team in terms of how they're built. As exceptional as the job of coaching that I think Frank Vogel and the Lakers staff has done, I still believe that the Clippers are better because of the greatness of Doc Rivers and Tyronn Lue and Sam Cassell, and those boys are no joke either. But in the end, it's going to come. And Max, let me tell you something. I'm so excited because it is going to come down to LeBron being ready. Because AD, you can see AD going to be ready.
Oh,
AD,
yeah.
his whole thing, I'm going to be ready.
He didn't downplay it either.
He didn't downplay it either. It's coming down to, LeBron, are you going to be ready for Kawhi?
Right.
And I believe that answer will be yes.
Anthony Davis came on this show and said he challenged LeBron to play defense this year. So Vogel's influence, whatever else, and the presence of Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee, they deserve credit. Those trees back there, like
Dwight Howard, 10 for 10 last night.
No doubt. Dwight Howard's a whole story we're going to have to talk about on this show pretty soon a little more extensively. But all that stuff is great. But when your guy, your crime partner, goes to you and challenges you defensively and comes out here and says, because when the leaders play defense, it has a different effect on the team, I think it shows it's not just LeBron doing whatever he wants, but I think LeBron has earned the right to know his own body and to dictate that kind of stuff.
I did not like what Doc Rivers said, and here's why. Because I'm not a proponent of load management. I'm not a proponent of it at all. If you're healthy, you should be playing. Plain and simple. If you're healthy enough to play, go out there and play. That's my philosophy. I understand that there's a bigger prize, and I get all of that. The flip side to it is that I don't want to say hoping because I don't root against Doc Rivers and the Clippers organization. Yeah. I just know too many people in there in their first class. What I'm saying is that I hate the fact that Kawhi, and I'm not saying Kawhi's responsible for this. This could be his uncle. It could be his agent. It could be a whole bunch of people, not him. I just hate the idea. I'm going to come into this game, and I'm too hurt to play on a Wednesday night at the Staples Center. But I'm ready Thursday. You see what I'm saying? I'm ready the next day.
Don't you think that started after the knee contusion, the whole misdiagnosis of the Spurs?
Again, I don't want to sit up there and question the legitimacy of Kawhi's injury in any way. That's not what I'm doing here.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is the great, wonderful, incomparable Doris Burke pointed that out when ESPN had a game on a Wednesday. Kawhi couldn't play that night. But was already penciled in to play the next night against Portland.
The mission for any team with a lot of talent is to try to win the championship.
Not every
team. Do that with a lot of talent.
But at the expense of devaluing the regular season,
That's a business concern for the league to handle. The team, they need to worry about the championship. That's what Greg Popovich did. That's why he's won 5. That's what Kawhi did last year. That's why he won. That's what the Clippers are doing right now.
It could hurt popularity ultimately, though.
Then the league has to figure out a way to address that. That's not the Clippers' business.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.